Hey everybody, EXO here, bringing you back for more Let's Play Super Mario World. This is episode 19, and we are in the Valley of Bowser, progressing to hopefully and definitely finish this game in the next couple of episodes. So, might as well get started. Now, this episode is a pretty boring pretty boring level. This level, I really found not too much, like, the only joy that I found in this level was just the fact that it wasn't the special zone. But I mean, this level isn't really that entertaining, fun, or creative. It's just like some of the other underground. I mean, there's the one section, I believe, in this episode that's kinda sorta cool, but even then, it's just kinda bland and tedious more than anything, so... The levels for Valley of Bowser aren't exactly the most impressive levels. Like, there's plenty of other, world zones, just straight up single levels that are better, and Bowser's Castle isn't really that impressive either. In fact, I think, I actually like, I think it's Larry Koopa's castle. That's always entertaining for me. It's really well built and designed castle, and it's fun and challenging at the same time, and there's a bunch of ways that you can beat it rather than just doing what they give you, which is nice, because I mean, no one wants to do what they give you all the time. I mean, being hand-fed things is not exactly my definition of a fun time playing video games, which is my only thing that I'm afraid that might, like, hinder my Wind Waker playthrough that I'm playing through right now for the first time. It's that it just seems so easy, and maybe because I'm older now as compared to when I started the other Zelda games. But it's just like when I played Ocarina of Time, yeah, I was a little younger, so I maybe didn't know nearly as much as I do now. So it was difficult for me to do certain things like the puzzles inside the Forest Temple. I mean, a 7-year-old should kind of be able to do it, but at the same time, it can be very challenging. But when I played Majora's Mask, the Stone Temple, and not so much the Water Temple as much as people have difficulties with that, but the Stone Temple was pretty difficult for me. Link to the Past, and all these different games, they gave me some difficulties. And yeah, I was younger, but still, I'm playing Wind Waker now, and I'm up to where you get the Master Sword and everything, and so far, it's been pretty much a breeze. Like, I haven't had that much difficulty with it at all. And I'm doing it rather fast, I would believe. I think the longest part of it all just is, the sailing. And, I mean, you can't really speed up the sailing too much until you get, the one song that I've heard of that's basically like a teleportation device. So, right here though, back to the game, this is possibly the hardest secret to find, just because there's no indication of it whatsoever. You have to run around there and then fly over. Yeah, I mean, it's the only place with like an open ceiling in that area, so I mean, you could speculate and then be like, okay, wait, maybe. But even then, it's really difficult to, like, try to find that, so... Whatever. Now, we are in the final Valley Fortress, well, we were in the Valley Fortress, but we are in the final fortress of the game. And, Reznor, we have to say farewell to you in this castle. But not without some difficulties first. I had some problems when I was recording this. I don't know if it was the LP curse or what it was, but I had some moderate difficulty with playing this level. Like, I was just screwing up a lot. And, I mean, it's not that hard of a castle. But regardless of my failure, I wound up getting a very good take of it, which is what I do, because I'm not one of those people. I record a lot of my LPs, especially because I'm post-commentating and everything, it's not live. I record, in takes, and basically, like, if I'm playing, and I'll record for, like, 2 minutes straight, and if I keep on messing up, or I deem it not worthy, what I'll do is I'll just go back, and I'll try it over again, and play it until I get it right. until I deem it worthy enough of presenting to my viewers on YouTube. So yeah, that's why you don't see that much fails, because I scrap a lot of my attempts that are just like failure, or even not so much failure, but it just takes too long, or whatever the reason may be. So but anyway, I cut back into this area because no one wanted to see me do that whole area again. The whole Sandbach Bang where you have to wait and stuff. This is just the end of the level. It's pretty much just a straight run all the way to the end of the level. And I did not have much time. As you can see, I have 7 seconds by the time I clear that. It was ridiculous because I had no idea that I only had like that little of time left when I was recording. So I don't know. It's just like, holy shit. And because of the way I'm recording right now, I cannot have sound in the background. I didn't even hear the speed up in music, so I was just like, wow, this is not going that well. So whatever. In any news, I've begun because I have recorded everything. I will not tell you how many episodes it will be. But I have recorded to the end of the game, not audio-wise, that's why I'm recording my audio now, but I need to start thinking of LPs, and I haven't really gotten too much response, but then again, I mean, I only put it in one video, and we do only have 32 subscribers at this point in time, so, I mean, I wasn't expecting a tremendous, like, flood of emails, or PMs, or whatever, so... But I have begun on my own thinking of LPs, and I figured I might as well go to do an N64, because I can, and N64 games are always fun, and I know them very well, so there's a few games that I have in mind. But if you're wondering why I'm back here, obviously it's to get the secret, but I'm going the same exact pattern. The secret of this is that you just have to make a mad dash all the way to the end of here and get into this 5th door. And once you get into this 5th door, it's a little tricky mechanic. It's maneuvering a snake block all the way to the top of the level by hitting this P-switch, which it would normally be a coin snake, but turns into a block snake. And so, right there, boom, nope. Go, yes. So you just have to run in if you're Big Mario, and slide under. 8 minutes and 12 seconds into the recording. Alright. So we are going on to this level, which is a complete change of theme from the rest of the Valley Bowser, which is nice because everybody needs a vibrant, bright level once in a while. If you have not noticed, with the masked Koopas, I was under the assumption that all the Koopas, like the green Koopas, just turned to yellow Koopas because of the one episode. Like, they were just all yellow, but when I played it normally to practice, they were all green before I did the special zone, of course. So I was kind of wrong in that, but no big deal. Cool, another mechanic right here. Time blocks and whatever. Not much to say about this area, just because, I don't know, I just don't even feel like talking about the game at this point. I'm just kind of excited about my next LP and being done and all that junk, so... But yes, there's a few LPs that are going through my head. I don't want to do a game that's been done a lot before, and I also don't want to do a game that I think I could do better, like much better in the future. Like, and I don't want to do any of these big games. Not even if they like I'm talking about like big titles. Like, I don't want to do Super Mario 64. I don't want to do Ocarina of Time. I don't want to do Majora's Mask or Sunshine. I don't want to do Wind Waker, even though I'm playing through it right now. Even though that would be impossible, because either I'd have to find a GameCube emulator, which I've found, or I got my Game Bridge working, so. And I don't want to do just like big titles that people have heard of and that I know a lot about, and I just want to wait and make sure that we get some sort of a foundation behind our channel before I use these big titles, because I want to save those because I know they're going to be really good when we decide to do them. So right now I'm just trying to find titles that are kind of obscure, kind of not, that people know of but haven't really played, that I know about, that's fun and all that. But 8 ups, up to 87 lives, and the conclusion of episode 19. I'll see you next time in episode 20, where we continue in the Valley of Bowser. See y'all next time, folks.